Korean War.
Thank you so very much. This is what makes grandfathers cry, which I am doing right now. I am so proud of my granddaughter and to be able to be her hero. And I hope and pray that I can continue to be her hero. She's a doll like all the rest of my grandkids, all 21. My name, of course, is Frank Carollo, and I live over in Sagamore Hills. I served in Korea. I joined the United States Marine Corps in the year of 1948, when a lot of you weren't even born yet. We prayed and worked hard for you. The Korean War, still at this time, was never considered a war. It has always been considered a conflict. But I can tell you that the Korean War is a war, and always has been a war. Those people who have said it was a conflict, I'm sorry to say, you're wrong, because there's a lot of young men that are still there, that never returned home to their families. I joined the Marine Corps again in 1948, just 2 weeks after I graduated from high school, Maple Heights High School. And I joined the Marine Corps for a number of reasons. One, to learn discipline. It's part of the Corps. You must have discipline. Respect, which we all have, but the Marine Corps teaches you respect. And all these things are very important when you're in conflict. When somebody gives you an order, you've got to do it now, not later, because everything means people's life. And in Korea, it was very important. I made the Incheon landing, which is part of Korea. It divided Korea at the 38th parallel. The North Koreans had taken part of South Korea and moved into the capital, Seoul. We had moved in at Incheon to cross across to take Seoul, and we had taken Seoul, and then we had moved back. I was with a company called the 4.5 Rockets. Now the Rockets are a mobile unit that had 24 tubes, and they fired in front of the lines where a group of Koreans, North Koreans, had gathered, the North Korean Army, and we were able to cover in front of the front lines and cover those areas, and then move behind the lines. And every time a group would gather, we would move in front of the lines and fire and open the Corps. I made the Hamnang landing, which is up further, and also I made the Chosan Reservoir. I know a lot of you don't know about Korea, but please do yourself a favor today, and I do mean today. There's a beautiful article about Korea. Korea was a forgotten war. Again, I say it was called a conflict. And believe me, It was not a conflict. It was a war because we left a lot of bodies there. God bless you all. And thank you again for all the honor you allowed me today